3, 2, 1, go!
Hello, my name is Bobby Puckett. I'm living in San Antonio now. We just moved here from Tampa. I was doing the adaptive sports site coordination with SOCOM's Warrior Adaptive Program. I work for Air Force Wounded Warrior, we commonly refer to as AFW2. So I was in 1997 through 99. I was avionics and flight controls on the F-15. It was Christmas Eve of 2000. And I got into a car accident. I hit a telephone pole, and I got severely burned in that accident. So my mid-thighs down on both legs. I was 29 years old. I had the world in my hand. I was from a small town in Ohio, and this accident happened. And I didn't know anybody that was, different like me, missing an arm or a leg or two legs. So it kind of crushed me. I didn't know what life could be or should be, or, I had no idea what my future, had in front of me. But I knew that, I had self-confidence, I had a strong family, and I knew that I would get through it. About a couple years into my recovery, my wife, she's a social worker. She volunteered for an organization that did adaptive sports, and she introduced me to the adaptive sports world. So adaptive sports are great because, like I was saying earlier, it helps you to build, confidence and esteem, self-esteem to be able to, overcome the new normal, whatever that might be. Whatever kind of physical challenge you're facing, you have to adapt in some way. Some way you do things a little bit differently.
Oh, it helps me with depression. It motivates me. And seeing other riders doing more, I set my goals, how I wanted to do it, and now I'm going higher.
So adaptive sports are great in that aspect, but they're also great because it helps plug you into the community. And so I've been riding a couple of laps around the base, just kind of getting back into it. And one of the guys said, "Hey, I signed up toward a Boerne. Why don't you join me? You say you want to get back into the cycling community." So I said, absolutely. I guess my ego was a little bit involved. And so I didn't really know what I was getting into. I didn't know what kind of a ride in hill country would be. So, I took him up on it. I was one of the lucky 500 to get into that ride. So I knew I was pretty lucky, and, I have a no quit attitude. So it was definitely challenging. There were times that I was crawling up the side of the hill, at 2 miles an hour, but I wasn't about to give up. So it was a good ride. So it was challenging during the ride. I'm like, man, this is brutal. This is a rough ride. But afterwards, it was like, man, that was awesome. You know what I mean? It just hill after hill after hill after hill. It was great. But about, I don't know, mile 30, 35, I was struggling. I was exhausted, and that's when all the mental challenges come in. I don't know if I can finish this. This is hard. It's hot. It's hilly. All that kind of stuff. And I looked up, and my wife and my children are standing on the side of the road with signs. So just to see them, on the route supporting me like that, it gave me a huge boost. So that was amazing. And then they were at the finish line when I came in. And then after the ride, I came back into wherever I was parked, and there were some people there that that were cheering and clapping for me. I was kind of embarrassed because I'm not like a public kind of guy. All that attention on me kind of embarrassed me at the moment. But that was amazing.